They don't want to hear the rhetoric of what I'm going to do. Tell me what you're really going to do. How are you going to go down to Springfield to get the funds? How are you going to do to get business from Elwood to come here? That's what I want to hear. What's going to lower my taxes? That's what I want to hear.
My name's Jamie Doyle. I'm running for mayor. I've got a lot of experience in government in town. My plan for Manhattan to move forward is to put some incentives together to bring new business in. We've got some already in place with the properties we have, and I want to bring some more in. But first I want to promote and stabilize the business that we have in town, because if we don't do that and stabilize this space, people won't even look at Manhattan to come in, because you can't keep business here to begin with.
I'm going to read something that I read basically to the Manhattan Chamber of Commerce couple days ago. I'm not going to wing it, because I believe there's certain specific things that I want to make sure that I mention, and I want to make sure that I get it written down and put out in the correct fashion. So I'm just going to move forward. I have always been a self-motivated businessman. I realized early in life that success can only come from hard work.
So first we have to work on what we have, and then we have to go forward. As far as bringing people in from Elwood to here, the racetrack is a huge money maker out there. Trustee Beamsterbohr and I have been working for 7 years on trying to bring a hotel convention center in out by CD Liquors, which would bring in a lot of money and a lot of people to this town.
At the age of 12, I started my first company, and I cut 20 yards a week when I was just a kid. At the age of 14, I started working construction with my father. I learned carpentry, plumbing, roofing, and more. I worked construction all through high school, college, and long afterwards, and especially when my wife and I built our 3 homes. That drive and ambition has been a constant throughout my life. That explains why at the age of only 25, I incorporated my first successful company, MCT Incorporated.
I've worked with trustees in the past that were against me. I can work with anybody. I don't do anything by myself. I work with the people I have. I have the ability to go to Springfield and lobby because I've done it before. You've got to get down there and meet the people. They want to know the guy in charge. They want to know the guy in charge knows what he's doing. So the experience factor is a big thing in this, especially in this economy. And we need to help the people in town by not raising the taxes like we've been doing. Utility taxes are killing people. I talked to a guy the other day. He's got 2 businesses and his house. He pays $1,000 a month in utility taxes alone. We've got to look at ways, the high administrative costs. We've got to cut the costs. We can cut out some of the administration. The administrator's salary is way too high for this town. We need to cut that. We need to cut things down. We need to lower the taxes a little bit if we can, and then we work on, as the growth comes in and we need more people, we can hire those people back, but we don't need all the people in administration that we have right now. We need to work to save the people, to keep them in their homes. That's the biggest thing, is keeping the homes steady, keeping the people in their homes, and supporting the businesses that we have in town. And we need to promote the businesses we have in town. The village needs to take the lead in promoting. We can't just sit back and let them promote themselves and go away. We need the business.
I'm a graduate of Manhattan Grade School, Lincoln Way High School Central, and the University of Florida. I have a bachelor's degree in public relations with minors in business and economics. My first job after graduation was with a public relations firm in Chicago called Hewin & Davies. 4 years later, I was hired by one of the most prestigious PR firms in Chicago called Dragonette. This firm put me in charge of accounts for Lexington Homes, Georgia Pacific, Amical Oil, and more. In 1993, I decided to start my second company, A&B Communications, a public relations firm that writes press releases and helps develop websites. MCT was founded in 1987 and is going to be a multi-million-dollar company. We have bought and remodeled apartments in Manhattan and Ottawa, built new buildings in Plainfield. Today we own and manage 75 apartments. Recently we purchased a significant portion of the empty strip mall here in town, just north of CD Liquors, and in Ottawa we rezoned land to build 16 more apartments. The point of all this is to show how these skills have acquired over time have come together to give me the experience necessary to be a good fiscally conservative mayor. With that in mind, let's see how those skills have helped our town in only 8 years. appreciate the opportunity to speak in front of all of you. I'll be sitting at this booth over here when we're all done. Please feel free to come over and ask me specific questions. Thank you very much.
We need to all come together. It's not old Manhattan, it's not new Manhattan, it's just Manhattan. And that's where we got to be. People have to know it's one town, we all have to work together. I've worked with trustees in the past that were against me. I can work with anybody. I don't do anything by myself. I work with the people I have. I have the ability to go to Springfield and lobby because I've done it before. You got to get down there and meet the people. They want to know the guy in charge. They want to know the guy in charge knows what he's doing. So the experience factor is a big thing in this, especially in this economy. And we need to help the people in town. We got to do what's best for Manhattan here. It's not what's best for us. It's what's best for Manhattan. And that's the key. The key is to do what's best for Manhattan and to put Manhattan forward and to keep us moving forward. And I thank you for your time.